Alright, day 4. Okay, so learning my lesson previously, we're going to do halfway marks between the main stops. So today I'm having a shorter day because I'm going to stop halfway between Azambuja and Santarum, which is the next the end of the next leg. And so instead I'm going to stop midway either at Valaga or Muge, which is one town after that. But I'm feeling like I'm probably going to do the Valaga, but I'll see how my body feels. But otherwise, feeling strong, feeling extremely grateful, feeling positive. It's a beautiful, cool, crisp morning. I didn't get much sleep last night. The bunks, the beds, they made a lot of noise. When everyone turned, you would hear about it. So, lack of sleep, but still feeling mentally strong, physically strong. So, looking forward to having a good day. It is now about 6:30 in the morning. I like to start just before the sun rises, which is about 7:30, just because I like to make sure that I'm not walking at midday, and I probably won't today because it's a shorter day. I stole another tomato. This has obviously all been harvested, and there's a whole bunch of just tomatoes lying on the ground. So, I mean, somebody's trash is somebody's treasure. It's actually quite ripe. It's actually quite nice. This is also reminding me of my sister and her greenhouse and her veggies that she's growing. This is for you, sis. And then I'm so proud of you. And then, God willing, one day I'll be able to buy us a big plot of land so that you can harvest and grow as many vegetables as your heart desires and resign from being a lawyer and become a librarian. This is for you, sis. Love ya. Because of the sacrifice of the Messiah, his blood poured out on the altar of the cross, we're a free people, free of penalties and punishments, chalked up by all our misdeeds, and not just barely free either, abundantly free. He thought of everything, provided for everything we could possibly need, letting us in on the plans he took such delight in making. He set it all out before us in Christ, a long-range plan in which everything would be brought together and summed up in him. Everything in deepest heaven, everything in planet Earth. Because of God's grace, we can receive his forgiveness again and again. Okay, so this is the town of Valaga, where I stopped and had some lunch at a restaurant on the beach. And then afterwards I went down to the water's edge to dip my feet in the cold water. So good. Then I was back on the road again. Let me tell you, this dusty road felt like forever in the hot midday sun. And the albergue was quite far out of town that I just thought it was just never ending. And finally, when I saw the well-known yellow and blue shell that was on the walls, I was so grateful. But let me tell you, when I stepped through those doors, That long walk became so worth it. Look how beautiful Quinta de Barro is. Such a stunning albergue. A little piece of paradise. The host's name is Helga. You can clearly see she spends many hours in her property and in her veggie garden growing all sorts of veggies and fruit. She has spent so many hours making this property so beautiful. She bought this property from two pilgrims 2 years ago, and she's made some renovations to it, but keeping as much of the original Quinta de Barro as possible, and she's did a fantastic job. And you'll see now that there's even a chapel on the property, and I definitely had so much fun exploring the Quinta de Barro. But I gotta be honest, once I got there and I checked in, I was so stupid enough not to draw money at Velada, because most pilgrim albergues only accept cash, and I forgot to do this, so it's totally my fault. When I figured this out, I was so upset with myself, and thankfully a gentleman by the name of Carlos, who I had met at the albergue at the night before at Azambuja, was staying at the same albergue. And so when this was discovered, he gladly helped me out, lent me €25 so that I could pay Helga. And I was just so grateful, because you don't understand, that walk back to Velada would have taken forever just to go and draw cash from the ATM. That was a scary moment, and I was really quite worried. But yeah, it ended up all well. I had such a lovely time at Quinta de Barro, and I'm so grateful.